To the left, to the left, to the right, to the right, to the right.
I be that young rapping dude, might just trap with you.
So here we have a typical diagram of a neuron cell, and what we see is that we have a cell body, and connected to the cell body are dendrites. You can see that the cell body holds the nucleus of the cell, and additionally you have the axon, which is the long strand you see that's connected to the cell body, and the axon and dendrites meet at the synapse, and here neurotransmitters will transmit a signal which moves from the axon to the dendrite of the next cell.
And calcium ions are known to be involved in the transmission of neurotransmitters across the synaptic terminals.
The resting potential between 60 and 80 millivolts within a resting neuron is maintained by the sodium-potassium pump of the cell membrane. This sodium-potassium pump pumps 3 sodium ions out of a cell for every 2 potassium ions it brings back into the cell. The cell has a greater extracellular concentration of sodium and a higher intracellular concentration of potassium. As the neuron operates, ion channels, including the potassium channel and the sodium channel, will open, and the concentrations of these 2 ions within the cell will change, changing the potential of the neuron.
The constant line at the beginning is the resting potential. When the ligand binds to the channel, it creates a small increase. If the membrane potential reaches a certain threshold, -55 MV, then the large peak will occur. When the membrane potential is high enough, it opens the potassium channel. This process is called repolarization. The undershoot of the action potential occurs in a process known as hyperpolarization. The membrane potential is then restored to its resting state through the sodium-potassium pump.
Tetrodotoxin is a potent neurotoxin found in pufferfish. It blocks voltage-gated ion channels by binding to the place where the ligand binds. This causes sodium ions to not be able to flow freely into the cell, which prevents action potentials from occurring. As a result, the nerves cannot transfer signals, leading to the paralysis of the person.